I was gonna try and record video this morning, but I just lots to do, busy. I don't think I've done this much video editing in a very long time. We've got a Mara campaign going for the Mara, group race, early bird specials, all kind of running throughout February. So I recorded videos with the guys last week, and now it's editing. It's a lot. It's fun, it's actually nice and creative, it's different for a change, but yeah, it's a lot. It beats sitting around looking for stuff to do, so that's not bad. What thoughts? I think, and I've said this before, I think it's important that people have a second thing. Now, your second thing could be a side hustle, it could be something that you are just really interested in and that's a hobby. I don't know, gardening, gym training, if that's your thing, sideline business. Because I think it's very easy to get burnt out just doing the one thing all the time. You need to be able to change gears. I do. Up until the point it's like your mind says, okay, you're done now, but you're done with this thing. So that's when I change gears to something else. And it's been an interesting thing for me over the last year and a bit more, year and a bit, since I opened my coaching practice. I started my coaching practice where I'm using my Instagram feed, my page, because, well, there it is, my page, to share everything that I do, work-wise, for both Wild Eye, my main company, and also the sideline coaching practice. And this morning, someone, and this is where I feel, and honestly, I feel so sad for some people. I feel sorry for them. Guy comes on and he's like, oh, yeah, no, I followed you for wildlife photography, but now you got all this Confucius bullshit something. And I'm like, okay, first of all, you best have a really, really fucked up and sad life if you actually take the time to message that. But then I thought, you know what, hey, so I just said, you know what, if you want to unfollow, you're welcome, have a good, but then I had a moment in the office, so I thought, let me go and see what he's about. Yeah. It's one of those people who just fucking troll the world. And the sad thing is, it is so common now. It is so common. Twitter's bad for it, but on Instagram as well. I'm lucky, touch wood. Apart from that stupid idiot that's still impersonating me. I've got some interesting information on him, by the way. If you're watching, watch this space. But how people troll, and I went to this guy's feed, and it's like, just aggressive with the whole world, and it's like, I'm amazing, and it's like, oh dude, you know what, I'm just gonna move on because you're not worth the oxygen. But yeah, so I do think it's important for people to have a second thing, for you, me, all of us. Whether it's an incredible hobby, whether it's a sideline business, like I said, I just find it's almost like my brain says to me, okay, you have 100 points to expend today, right? You have 100 points to energy to give. And then it divides itself up in the morning. So, okay, cool. You have 40 points for example, for Wild Eye. You have 30 points today for coaching, interaction, business, research, program writing, whatever. And the rest is just as the day goes. Now, first of all, why would I go and spend, what would I say, 40, 30? So 30. If I have 30 points left for my day, why in God's name would I go and spend it on some troll idiot who's just looking for attention? So I don't. I could give those away. I'm going to be fucking broken by the end of the day. It's because I've given my fucks. There we go. It's your fuck points. That sounds horrible, but you know what I mean. It's not giving a fuck. I'm not going to give those fucks to those kind of people, right? But also, now today I've gone in for the last few days on the video editing and stuff, for example, for Wild Eye. So that energy there, that 40 points is like, okay, I've almost maxed. And I find myself, I start to dull a little bit if I focus on that thing. However, if I change my attention at the right time and I go to this thing, then I can do it again. And it's almost then if you swip it, it changes around, and later on you can jump back. So I think it was a Human Lab podcast months ago where they spoke about what's it called? Attention. How's the irony about attention? It's about attention. And one of the things in there was that even if you're very trained at it, and all your brain chemicals, your neurotransmitters, your supplements, everything's in order, to get 3 times 45 minutes focus sessions of work per day is huge. It's huge. And now we're talking like hardcore fucking nothing else. I'm just working kind of focus. So I think it's great to have that second thing to jump focus. Pay attention here, let this bucket fill up. Bucket of attention, bucket of fucks. And then it changes around again as the day goes. So to me it works. So I've reached now, it's 1:15. I had lunch kind of at my desk just with headphones and doing these editing things. But that's really all I have to say. Is there a topic to this? You know, I often do these things. So I'll sit down with these videos and afterwards I have to think, shit, what did you talk about? What do I name this one? Anyway, you need 2 things, I think. You can't have too many. That's spreading it a bit thin. But being aware of where you put your attention, how much attention you give. And again, it's Mark Manson's book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. It's real. You only have, and I'm going to say this one more time, you only have so many fucks you can give per day. Don't give them to things and people that don't matter. Don't. And again, if I've got 100, 40 goes to wildlife, for example, 30 to my coaching, I've got 30 for the rest of the day. So why should I go and give it to a troll? I'd rather give it to things that matter. Make sense? Yeah? Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I think I need more coffee. And yeah. Also, if you do get this far, thanks for watching. I'm curious, do you guys wanna see more of the vlog type content like I do from the hikes? Quite enjoy the process. It's a deep dive creatively, the music, the editing and stuff. So I enjoy it. I'd like to know what you think. I'm gonna go now. Have a good one. Be careful of who you give your fucks to. It's important. I'm going. Bye.